Yo, trade recap. I ain't even hit the trade yet, but you know, we're in it. So yeah, I got to run it right here. There you go, first TP hit as well. As you saw in the first clip, it was actually meant to be a 1 to 29, but our final target didn't get hit today. And instead, our first target got hit. And then we put in an SMT and then started moving up. But nevertheless, we still caught this 1 to 8 on Nasdaq. So let me get into the confluences. To be honest, there wasn't much. Starting off on the daily time frame, you can see tapped into this PD array and we began to move lower. I reckon this will be the drawn liquidity for the week. We might see some sort of move on Tuesday, creating the high of the week before we have a classic sell week. And this level I've marked here is just a daily PD array. That was my first target for the trade. And that's where we hit our 1 to 8. Very quickly on the 5-minute time frame, we have the Asia session accumulation, London session accumulation before it starts moving lower. And you can see it starts moving lower, and this is previous day low. After we sweep previous day low, there's little to no reaction to the upside, so I assume we're going to move lower. And you can see we move lower to previous week low, which is this line right here. You should expect a little move up. And I'll tell you why I'm on the 5-minute for this, actually. So you can see we've got a lot of bearish candles here, signifying price wants to move lower. If we have a lot of candles like this, I assume that we might end up having a continuation day where price just continues to move into the one direction that, you know, it originally up here intended to, or even in the London session it intended to. Because on the 1 minute, you can get caught up on, you know, the lower time frames, and you know, you could have easily traded this on the 1 minute, went long and got stopped out. So yeah, stick on the 5-minute for continuation trades. You can see I didn't really trade anything here until I had this imbalance, and then we tapped into the imbalance on NQ. We also made a higher high here, whereas on ES I think it was an equal high or a low high. Either way, we have an SMT there. So all I was really looking for in the 1 minute was a reaction off of this imbalance. My first target was that daily PD array, which I mentioned in the beginning of the video, and my final target was the weekly drawn liquidity.